Welcome to the RIXFOOTYGAME UEFA Champions League quarter-final stories. It all began under the dazzling lights of the Santiago Bernabéu, as city rivals Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid renewed their fierce rivalry with a place in the semi-finals at stake. On the 12th minute, Real Madrid struck on the counter. Vinicius Jr. raced onto a perfectly weighted through ball and calmly beat Jan Oblak in a one-on-one situation to ignite the Bernabéu. 5 minutes later, Federico Valverde slipped a delightful pass into the path of Kylian Mbappé, who made no mistake from close range. Real Madrid were playing with authority. Just before halftime, on the 43rd minute, fortune smiled on Los Blancos as a deflected effort fell kindly for Mbappé, and the Frenchman buried it from close range to make it 3. Deep into first-half stoppage time, Mbappé turned provider. His pinpoint cross from the right found Vinicius Jr., who powered a header beyond Oblak to complete a breathtaking first-half demolition. On the 67th minute, Atletico were handed a lifeline when Eduardo Camavinga brought down Sorloth inside the area. Julian Alvarez stepped up from the penalty spot, but Thibaut Courtois produced a magnificent save to extinguish any hopes of a comeback. Real Madrid searched for a fifth, but 4 goals proved more than enough. The final whistle confirmed a commanding 4-0 victory and a deserved place in the semi-finals, where Bayern Munich awaited. Next, the Allianz Arena played host to another European heavyweight clash as Bayern Munich welcomed Manchester City. With Real Madrid already through, the prize was clear: the winners would complete the blockbuster semi-final. Manchester City controlled long spells of the contest, creating chance after chance. They struck the post, fired efforts narrowly wide, and repeatedly tested Manuel Neuer, who stood tall with a series of outstanding saves. But football has a way of punishing missed opportunities. On the 35th minute, Bayern won a free kick just outside the penalty area. Michael Ollis stepped forward with confidence and curled a sensational strike into the top corner, leaving the goalkeeper rooted to the spot. City threw everything forward after the break, but Jonathan Tah marshaled Bayern's defense superbly. Every cross was cleared, every attack resisted, and every dangerous effort met by heroic defending. When the final whistle arrived, Bayern had held on for a priceless 1-0 victory. Jonathan Tah's commanding display earned him the Man of the Match award as Bayern booked a mouth-watering semi-final against Real Madrid.
The third quarter-final shifted to Stamford Bridge, where Chelsea welcomed Liverpool in a clash between two English giants. A place in the semi-finals against either Arsenal or Paris Saint-Germain awaited the winner. Liverpool dominated the opening 45 minutes with relentless pressure, pinning Chelsea deep inside their own half. Yet despite their control, they couldn't find the breakthrough before halftime. Chelsea emerged stronger after the interval and began asking questions of Liverpool's defense, but it was the visitors who finally struck. On the 70th minute, Florian Wirtz threaded a superb through ball into the path of Alexander Isak, who rifled his finish into the roof of the net. It looked as though Liverpool were on course for victory, until Chelsea found another gear. On the 80th minute, a slick passing move from the back sliced Liverpool open before Estevao applied the finishing touch from close range to restore parity. Then came the decisive moment. On the 88th minute, another flowing Chelsea attack carved Liverpool apart, and Alejandro Garnacho kept his composure to complete a stunning turnaround. Liverpool pushed desperately for one last opportunity, but Alexander Isak couldn't convert their final chance. Stamford Bridge erupted at the final whistle as Chelsea completed a remarkable comeback to reach the semi-finals. The final quarter-final brought together two of Europe's most exciting sides. Arsenal had already defeated Paris Saint-Germain 2-1 during the league phase, but this time the stakes were even greater, a place in the UEFA Champions League semi-finals. PSG began brightly, dominating possession in the opening exchanges, but Arsenal struck first on the 14th minute when Mikel Merino drilled a precise low finish into the bottom corner. Moments later, Kai Havertz came within inches of doubling the lead, only to see his effort crash against the far post. On the 30th minute, PSG responded brilliantly. A lightning counterattack released Ousmane Dembélé, who glided past his marker before delicately lifting the ball over David Raya to level the contest. Arsenal wasted no time responding. Just 2 minutes later, PSG failed to clear a dangerous cross, allowing Gabriel Martinelli to restore the Gunners' advantage. The drama continued. On the 38th minute, Dembélé struck again with another composed finish into the bottom corner. Barely a minute later, disaster struck for PSG. Marquinhos was dispossessed inside his own area, gifting Martin Odegaard the simplest of finishes to put Arsenal back in front. The second half remained end-to-end, with both teams creating opportunities in one of the competition's most entertaining matches. On the 83rd minute, Mikel Merino brought down Seny Mayulu inside the area. Dembélé completed his hat-trick from the penalty spot, sending David Raya the wrong way to make it 3-3. But there was one final twist. On the 90th minute, Marquinhos was dispossessed once again near the halfway line by Leandro Trossard. The Belgian surged towards goal before unleashing an unstoppable strike beyond the goalkeeper to seal an unforgettable 4-3 victory. Arsenal survived one of the greatest quarter-finals in RIXFOOTYGAME history and booked their place in the semi-finals, where Chelsea now await in another all-English showdown. For unforgettable nights, dramatic comebacks, heartbreak, heroic performances, and moments that will be remembered for years to come. The road to Budapest is now down to 4 clubs. Real Madrid face Bayern Munich, while Chelsea take on Arsenal. Who will rise to the occasion and reach the UEFA Champions League final? Stay with RIXFOOTYGAME, where every match tells a story.